Hey everybody, it is Delisha, Kentucky Sass. I'm here with a smallish update. Um, and I have really no order or anything to this, but I'm going to go over some whips, my whip go board, a retreat that I went to in Indiana, and what I got from the freebie table there and was given and what I'll be working on. So, and this is going to be in no order, and some stuff may be jumbled, as is my life, but there you have it. First thing I have here in front of me is what I am going to be starting, and this is Loose Feathers Blackbird design. I'm going to be doing this one here, and I might have shown this before, I just can't remember. It's called Woodland Berries, and I have this, and I ordered this silks from Fancy Works in Indiana, and I'm going to be doing this on marbled khaki, which I love this color, and I think that's really going to look pretty on there. So I took this with me to the retreat, but I haven't started it yet, and I did get the silks to do this with, but now I have to find them. So I have that I'm going to be working on. I purchased from Keepsakes, and I love heartstring samplery. I love everything heartstring samplery. And I think this might have been a Nashville market release. But this was released in March of 2022. This is called Heartstring Samplery, and it's just different designs in here. There's a couple that I'm going to do, but also I wanted to get it because of the motifs, and I thought I could take some motifs out. I believe I would like to do that. And there's a picture in here, but I don't see it now. But there's a couple in here that I would want to do, and some cute ideas for some pin cushions. So again, that's heartstring samplery. So there's that. And I have a bunch more stuff that I purchased. I just didn't bring it down here. Let me know if you guys even want to see what I'm purchasing, because that's, that's completely up to you. If you want to see it, I'm happy to show it. But it's up to you, as if you want to see it and you want that part in the video, just let me know. I'm going to move on. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold. This is the first year I've done Book of Days. I am really liking it, because what I've also found with this is I write down how much time or when I'm working on something. So I have that, but I also have how many books I finished. And I can tell you, I have got, so far in April, 8 books finished. And the last time I counted before that, it was like 21 or 26. So I'm really doing well. But I like also writing in here what I started. Like if I started something, I like to put the date in here. And if I'm working on something, I'll just put the name of the piece I'm working on. And I'm croaking. My mother had pneumonia. I just got her home from the hospital last night. And my son too has been very sick. So I think I have a little bit of their stuff. So I apologize. This is my whip go board, and I'm really loving it. And let's see, I think 10 and 7. And I can color those. I've met all of my goals. So this has worked great for me. And what I also did, like some of these, like you can see here, Summer Jubilee is on 3. I finished Summer Jubilee already, so I'm going to put something else in there. And I'm really happy with it. So far this year, I know I've finished Summer Jubilee. I think I'm going to finish the 2 whips I'm going to show you. And these are all decent sized pieces. So, and I finished a sampler. So I'm pretty happy with my Whip Go board and what's going on with that. I'm going to show you now what I've been working on. This is Harvest Time, and I am doing this on Picture This Plus Oaken. It's a linen, 32 count linen. I love this. We're naming her Delicia because she's got red hair and it's Halloween. I mean, who would not love this piece? Look at the skirt. I love this skirt. So I'm really coming along on her. I think I can get her finished if I don't, choke to death and croak right here in a minute. So that's one that I've been working on that I do think I can get finished. The other one is Suffragette. I can't even say it. I was calling her Surrogate. But here is this one, which again, I believe will be a finish fairly soon. Now, this is, again, Picture This Plus. It's called Fawn, and it is 32 count. I'm usually 32 to 40. So, but let me ask you, for some reason, I am not in love with Suffragette. I can't even say it. I'm not even in love with Suffrage Act Proclaimed. I don't know why. I might leave that off. Please give me your thoughts. I'm doing this with the called for colors. It's Little House chart number 177. And I know it is suffrage. I think if it didn't have the word proclaimed on it, and maybe I can just use Suffrage Act and move it over and kind of center it. It's just the proclaimed. I don't know why. Somehow that seems too much to me. But let me know your thoughts on that. Because that, again, I think is something I can finish. So there is those two that I've been working on. Those are my main two whips that I've worked on this month. And those were both from my Whip Go board. Now we're going to talk about the Fancy Works retreat. It was so much fun. It is like one of my favorite retreats that I've been to, I have to say. It was about 50 people, so not too many people, enough that you can meet all kinds of new people, get up and talk. Excuse me, I'm going to have to get a cough drop. I'm croaking. Sorry about that, I'm back. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, I was talking about the retreat. Lisa from Stitch in the Dream and I and my friend from church, Heather, we drove from our area, Eastgate, Ohio, to Indiana. It was outside of Bloomington. We stayed at a place called the Canyon Inn. I'm going to tell you, Lisa has driven me many, many places. She's used as a driver of any vehicle I'm in. And she's that good. But she put in the wrong address. So we are driving and driving. And I'm not a good navigator. I'm just thinking, okay, you know what you're doing. It's in your car, blah, blah, blah. Well, it started not looking good. We got off of 2 lanes to go to a 1-lane road. We got off of gravel to go to dirt. We saw a cemetery, and I thought that's where I was going to be buried. It was bad. I mean, I'm from Eastern Kentucky, in the hills. I know 1-lane roads. This was worse than some 1-lane roads I've been on, all I'm saying. But we had a great time. We were in the vicinity, just off on a wonky road. I don't know what happened to us, but Lisa pulled it all back together and got us there. The food was wonderful. The company was wonderful. The whole thing was just very well done, low key. There was no classes. We covered our food when we paid our price. And it was just really nice. It was just so nice. Lisa's in my room was so cute. It was at an angle and it was perfect. It was right at the end. We could look out and see down into the stitching room. I mean, it was just perfect. It was really perfect. We had such a wonderful time. The food was good. Everything was really, really nice. So, that being said, oh, I didn't even bring what I made. I made little jars for my friends, and they can put their pins and stuff, scissors, whatever. It has chicken wire at the top, and I'll try to show mine next time because it's upstairs somewhere. I'll try to get it and show it. But my friend Chrissy, who is Heather's sister, she brought us all a little ornament, everybody at our table, and then we can put our clippings, our little snippets in there. So what I did when we got back, I put Fancy Works 2022. And I'll hang this on my tree, but these are just the snippets from Fancy Works, so that's all that'll be on it, or in it. My lovely friend, Jennifer and Helena, they're just lovely, made me a beautiful, gorgeous project bag, which I love. And, you know, I'm from Kentucky, so look at all the blue. And I love flowers. I mean, it's just perfect. So I have this. And they gave us, we each got a flower frog. And you put your scissors in it. You could also put your highlighters, your pens, anything like that in. And we each got a little container to set it in. And here's mine. I just love it. My one friend Chrissy and Heather got me this cute bag, and I love this bag. I will use it a lot this summer. Is this not the cutest thing? So they got me this, which I am addicted to. I have ordered a basket, and it's not come in yet, but it has been shipped, and I'll show you that when it comes in. I'll show you that. We each got one, and it's the perfect little organizer. Okay, at the freebie table. Well, let me show you this. These are Susan Coates' favorite needles. They're Peacemakers. I kept having a problem. I do love these, and she brought these for me from Keepsakes, and I paid, but I kept fraying my floss when I would pull it through. I do use a needle threader. I can't just see and poke it through there, so I was having real problems. But luckily for me, and you're not going to believe how lucky I got at the freebie table, I got this whole bag of needles. Like, when I look at these, I'm still in shock. But what I ended up doing, somebody gave me a Bowen. Shelly Higert, thank you, because I'm pretty sure it was you that gave me the Bowen. I worked with it, and it worked perfect. I had no more snag issues. There's John James in here. There's DMC in here. There's Peacemaker in here. I thought there was some Bowen in here. Because I think the Bowen is what I'm going to be kind of sticking with. But anyway, there's a ton of Peacemakers in here, and I might have gotten the Bowen out already. Because when I started using that, it was a little bit, I don't know why though, my floss was fraying, because I would think that would be more to do with the needle threader than the actual needle. Unless the inside of the needle was just too taut in the way I was pulling it, I'm not sure. Anybody has any ideas on that, I'd love to hear it. So I got these at the freebie table. I got these cards. How cute are these? And I will be using these cards. I mean, these are just so cute. I just love these. A girl stitching. How can you not love that? I picked up Primitive Needleworks Hallows Eve Dance. Love it. I love Lucy Beam and Rebecca Nolan. Love them. This is Vlad's house. Who would not love Vlad's house? Hello. Got that. Okay. Plum Street. Raccoon Rabble. Hello. Yes, please. Plum Street. Llama Lump. Good night. And then Plum Street Hedgerow. Merry Christmas, Delisha Gail Noble. I was so excited when I got these. I picked up this cross-stitch Halloween from 2019. Truth is, I may have this upstairs. I just don't remember. If I do, I'll use this for a giveaway, but I'll have to look through my books and see if I have it. I thought these pumpkins, were so cute. The ones in the very center. I thought those were so cute. And I really haven't had time to look at these yet, but I will. And then, I have been really, really fortunate at the freebie tables lately. I got Jeanette Douglas Designs Quaker Stitches. I love me some Jeanette Douglas. So I got that. All of that off the daggone freebie table. I was so excited. And I bought a bunch of stuff at Fancy Works. Lord only knows where it is. I'll have to look upstairs to see if I can find it, and I'll show it next time. Because I did get the silks to go with the heartstring samplery piece the Blackbird piece that I've gotten. And I bought several other pieces, and I just don't know what I bought. But I will look and find that. It's, a short one. I apologize, but my mom's been in the hospital and out. She's out. They did put her in isolation for a bit, thinking she had COVID, but she did not, thank God. So, life's just been a little jumbled right there. But I'm expecting my basket, which I really can't wait to show you. The lady doesn't have, she does no outside advertising. Raspberry Stitcher showed me her basket, and then of course I had to have one, as did everyone at my table. And let me tell you, Raspberry Stitcher is just so sweet. And she does, if you can check her out, she does wonderful pieces. Wonderful. I mean, so talented. And my friend Lisa is doing framing. We've ordered a frame for Summer Jubilee, which should be ready. And then I have a couple of smalls too to finish that I want to show you. And I don't know if anybody's interested, and I've never done this, but I have 2 of these daylight lights. They power themselves up. You plug them into the thing, and then they're powered up, fold up, and they're easy to take to a retreat. I purchased another lamp. I have 2 of these and then another aught about the same size. If anybody's interested and you live in Ohio or you're coming to StitchCon B and would be interested in purchasing these 3 lamps, please let me know, because I have too many lamps. I guess if we have a power outage and I set all these up and let the sun come in, I can heat my home with the sun from the lamps that I own. So let me know if you too would like to have Delisha's new way of heating, because I got some and I can help you out. One of these, I will tell you this story. One time I was stitching at work and I had this open, voila, and I was in the conference room and the sun was coming in. I heard a pop, my pants were on fire. Again, we're not talking, hey, get the extinguisher, but we're talking, ow, and it did burn and it did hurt. If you have lamps, be careful, because since that happened, I've heard, and that's why they now have these little thingies. And also I've heard people buying covers to put over those, because people have burnt couches and stuff. So not only are your needles a hazard, your lights are a hazard. Be careful. This stitching world is scary. So be careful. But that is all I have for now. I would like to say Happy Easter. I hope each of you enjoy your family time. Know the reason for the season. And I'm always here and available. Anybody needs to talk about the world, call me. But that's all I have for now. So I hope you're all doing good. I hope you enjoy tomorrow with your family. And stay stitchy, my friends. Chris. You'll have to cut some off at the beginning and the end.
Or did you stop it?
No.